Test. 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 No. You can hear me? Can you see me? Awesome. No, I'm doing all right. Just kind of bored, so I wanted to live stream. Figured I'd give it a whirl. I can't do it on my cell phone yet, so I have to do it on the laptop. Awesome. This was actually just a test. I'm gonna start here shortly. How you doing, Trav? You doing all right? Staying sane with the corona? All right, my bad. What's up, Kitty AJ? There, Jay. There we go. There we go. All right. Just gonna give it a minute. All right. Who's in chat? I see there's a couple of you folks watching. Say hi, guys. Hey, Candy, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Candy, I don't know how much I'm going to be doing this for now. I just wanted to give it a whirl. Would you mind modding? Griffin, how's it going? Which tank? I think there's like 14 of them in here. This one right here? Those are angelfish. Forgive me, I'm on my laptop, and that light is bright. But I've got some angels in there. It's a 90-gallon tall. There's also a Denison's barb or a Rosaline shark in there. This one right here, there is a figure 8 puffer. This one up here are Stomatopia mariae. They are a Crater Lake African cichlid. They're actually Cares fish. They're pretty rare. I got them from my local club, so I'm trying to raise them up and breed them and propagate them throughout the club. They're only found in one place on the planet, so that's pretty awesome. There's another tank right here. I have, oh Jesus, Conchiculata strigata, black stripe pikes. Over there is a 125. I have 3 jaguars in there. There's some 10 gallons down here. I've got Endlers, Celestial Pearl Danios, and those. Behind me, there's a rack of 4 20-gallons. They all have guppies. 2 tanks are Endlers, 1 tank is Black Moscows, and 1 tank is Red Dragons. So I've got an interesting mix. There's a 55-gallon right here. I've got some false fire mouths in there. Robertsoni cichlid. Also got a banded Bisher in there. I've tried to stop accumulating fish. I'm going to be moving shortly. Hey, how's it going, Fishing Fanatics? Man, your name is hard to say. I always see you in my comments, and I sub to you too, but man. Yeah, so we actually closed. We're supposed to close on Wednesday on the new house, and this is just a spare bedroom. And behind this, there's a 75. It's empty. There's 2 125s over there. There should be a 55 up here, but I took that down, trying to condense my tanks. But in the new house, I'm going to have this huge fish room, an awesome spot in the basement, so it's nice concrete floors, and I'm going to be able to actually really build a fish room. Tomorrow, I am going to pick up my biggest tank yet. I'm going to go get a 220-gallon glass aquarium. That I'm really excited for. I'm probably going to end up doing a South American community tank, so that's going to be fun. Punchy, how's it going, sir? I have been in the hobby on and off, since I was probably 12. I'm 26 now, so 14 years. My dad kept fish when I was a kid. You just have 1 tank or 2 tanks, some guppies, and a 55-gallon with some random community fish in it. He didn't really go nuts with it. We didn't have internet, when I was a kid. I grew up kind of out in the middle of nowhere. But by the time I was 16, I must have had 10 tanks running in my bedroom. I had a good time, though. I used to bred guppies and sailfin mollies, and I would sell them to a local pet store. So that's how I got started. Then towards the end of high school, I knew I was going into the military. I served 4 years in the Marine Corps. So I got rid of the tanks, gave them to my neighbor. He was really into fish. Now he's just down to some African cichlids. When I got out, didn't really get back into it immediately. A couple years later, my brother actually got a 55-gallon, and it kind of snowballed real bad from there. I went from 1 tank to 5 tanks to I think I have 23 tanks total. About 14 of them are set up. So I've got a lot of tanks. On my back covered deck there, I have 3 empty 55s. 1 I just resealed, 1 I'm going to reseal. And like I said, tomorrow I'm going to pick up a 220-gallon, and that's going to be awesome. I'm excited for that. I was really looking for a big tank. I'm bartering for this one. I don't think I can tell you what I'm bartering for. It's not illegal. I don't think YouTube wants me to talk about firearms. Yeah. So if you guys don't know what I keep, now you do. I mean, if you weren't here for when I was going through my tanks, a lot of Central and South American cichlids. There are Africans in there. They're not normal Africans. They're not Mabuna or Haps or anything. They're just some Cares fish that I got through my local club. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm a little weird in this stream, guys. I've never done this before. Stag, how's it going? I actually just got done feeding the fish. I was watching Danny Ken's live stream, and I figured I'd give it a whirl. It's late. We're all bored. I don't have much else to do. Been working on getting this house fixed up. We had a buyer, but because of some septic stuff, their mortgage company wouldn't accept it. So we got to start from square one with this. But like I said, we close on the new house shortly. That'll be awesome. I'm going to put up a video once I get there, just kind of walking around the fish room and talking about what some of the ideas I have for it are. I want to do a central air system because I want everything running on air pumps besides the bigger tanks. I'm probably going to build some sumps. So I'll throw out some videos for the sumps as well. I want to get these angelfish breeding because they're actually really pretty. I got them for free. One of the folks in my local club, the Lehigh Valley Aquarium Society, didn't want them. They were eating his plants up, so he just told me to come pick them up. I'd had angels previously, but I had really bad luck with them. I went to one of the bigger stores in Jersey, and unfortunately every fish I got from there ended up dying. The sailfin mollies had the J-hook backs, And the angels just one by one by one over the course of 6 months just all keeled over. It was not fun. I love angelfish, and it almost made me not want to keep them, but these guys are doing great. I've had them for, a month and a half now. So what's everybody doing to stay busy? I know I've been trying to do as much tank maintenance as possible. Get my weekly water changes in. Normally I work at a car dealership, so I'm working 52 hours a week, so it's tough. Sometimes I don't even get a chance to do them. Does anybody have any cool projects coming up? What are you guys working on right now? If I'm looking down at my phone, guys, forgive me. I'm trying to share out the stream here. Stag, I had a 95 Eclipse GS. It was flat black, had Uzi rims on it, aftermarket taillights, body kit, cold air intake. Took out the catalytic converter, put in a test pipe. I feel that, Fishian. I feel that. You gotta be careful. I actually might build a fish room for somebody while I'm waiting to move into the new house. I could use some money. Can't sell cars when can't sell cars. Stag, is it a standard or an automagic? Nice. Mine was straight pipe. There was no cat in it. It had from the headers all the way down to the exhaust. The thing was loud. My girlfriend at the time, man, she used to tell me, you can hear your car coming like a mile away. I got pulled over so many times. It was actually pretty funny. Oh, it's automagic. It's all right. Driving stick's fun until you drive stick for a while, and then it's not so fun. It just becomes extra work. Oddly enough, I'm driving a Toyota Corolla hybrid right now. Like a 40-minute commute to where I work at the moment. And I was driving a full-size Chevy pickup, so I had to get something a little more economical. And that thing's good on gas, though. 50 miles per gallon. And it's a Toyota, so it'll last me until it rusts and decays into nothing. That's not bad. Thanks for stopping in, Q. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a pain if you're going to swap it over. But 60K is not bad at all. I think that's about what I had on mine. What was it? 2009 when I got mine. It was a 95. It had 66 on the engine and transmission. The body was rusted and destroyed, but I just did a swap. I went and found a shell from some kid that blew his head gasket because he thought it was a race car. I do appreciate everyone stopping by. I didn't know how this was going to go. I just wanted to give it a whirl. Candy, thank you so much for modding for me. I know you're a mod for a ton of streams. That's why you were one of my choices, my first choice. It's kind of hard when we can't really go anywhere, so it's nice to be able to do a live stream and kind of just hang out with everybody. What was everybody's first fish? What was the first fish you guys kept? I had a blue betta fish named Elvis. And Elvis lived in a bowl. I was a bad 12-year-old. I did not know better. But Elvis lived in a bowl. He got weekly 100% water changes. I had him for a year and a half, probably. I actually lost him when we put him in my dad's community tank. We put him in the 55-gallon, and for some reason he just didn't do well. There wasn't anything super aggressive in there. He had a big old common Placo, some silver dollars, a couple of angelfish. It might have been the angelfish thinking about it now. Some tetras, some neon tetras. Nothing crazy. Goldfish. I've actually never kept a goldfish. I was looking at some Ryukins and stuff like that, and maybe one day I'll do it. But I was never really into the goldfish. Maybe I'll do a koi pond. I do want to build a pond. Cardinal tetras. Those are pretty fish. One of the suggestions I got when I was asking people what to put in the 220, they were like, just put 1,000 neon tetras in it. Put 1,000 cardinal or ember tetras in there. Not to say it wouldn't look cool, but it's kind of a waste of a huge tank. If I had surplus of tanks that size, I'd totally do it. But I don't. I've got two 125s. I've got this 90 tall behind me. 75, 5 55s. I have a 36 or 38 gallon bow front, whatever it is, out in the living room. 5 10 gallons, 4 20 gallons, 2 5 gallons, and a 1. Like I said before, Kenny, my dad kept fish when I was a kid. So as a teenager, I had quite a few tanks. I had probably 8 or 10 tanks with guppies and sailfin mollies. I used to sell them at a local pet store, which was pretty cool. But as I was getting older and I was graduating high school, I knew I was going to the military. So I sold all my tanks to my neighbor, got out of it. I was out of it for 7 years, my time in the military and after. And my brother actually went out and he bought a 55-gallon tank, and I really wanted to do. At first, it was just going to be a guppy tank. I was starting pretty easy, but got out of hand real quick, and then ended up with 5 tanks, and then 10 tanks, and 15, 20. Now I'm up to like 24 tanks, I think. Pretty much, Pectec, pretty much. In the 220, I'm actually going to put a bunch of medium-large fish in it. I'm going to do a South American cichlid tank. Put some geophagus in it, some, what is that? Get a fire eel. Severum, going to put some Severum in it, some fire mouths. Called Severum Poor Man's Discus. I'm scared of discus. I'll do discus one day, but both in this house and in the new house, I'm going to have well water, so my pH is going to be a little high for discus. Could always do RO water. I could set up an RO system, but yeah, it's going to be an awesome tank. So when I was doing a stock list, I was just kind of fiddling with ideas, and I was sending my wife some stuff. And from the looks of it, everything that I'd picked almost had stripe. So I want some tiger striped silver dollars. I'm going to do a king tiger pleco. So I'm sure you guys has all watched The Tiger King on Netflix. So I thought it'd be kind of funny to do a tiger tank. And all the fish that I want, barring maybe the Geophagus altifrons, will kind of match the tiger look. So I just, the other day I put up a video of me going to collect driftwood and some stones, and I'll go back out here one of these days when it's nice I'll go get some more, but I want to do just a big, rocky. I'll get some silk plants to make it look kind of jungly and do like a really cool South American jungle-themed tank. With all the striped fish in it, I think it'll look pretty cool. I was considering flagtails, but somebody told me the flagtails get outcompeted for food by the cichlids. Does anybody in here have flagtails and can or cannot confirm? Oh, ha. So Sparrow's my wife. Hi, honey. Yes, how creative of you to think of it. I picked the fish. You named it the tiger tank. No, nobody pets the fish. I mean, my daughter loves my fish. I do have a video of her up and feeding the fish, and she loves it. She knows pretty much everything in here too. She calls pike cichlids. She calls jaguar cichlids. The puffer fish. She can't say Stomatopia mariae, so she just calls these ones cichlids. But she knows angelfish. She just calls the rosaline shark a shark. She knows the guppies, the danios, the beta fish that's now over there in the corner because of 2-time attempted murder by said 2-year-old. No, she wasn't trying to kill him. She just tried to feed him, and since 2-year-olds aren't so dexterous, she fed him a lot. You're watching the stream with Joe. So Joe's my daughter. She's apparently in the living room with my wife watching the stream. Hi, Joe. She's cute. She's a good kid. But the beta fish is just red fishy to her. This is earmuffs for Joe. She won't understand what I'm about to say anyway, but I'm not her biological dad. I am her adoptive father. And red fishy was actually the first gift I ever got her. It was the day I met Joe. I got her that beta fish. So that beta fish has got to live. He's very special. We got 9 in the stream. It's not too bad. Make sure you guys hit the like button too. I don't know how many people are going to show up because I don't stream, but maybe I'll start doing this more regularly, especially with everyone being home. That's pretty cool, Pectec. Yeah, but if she comes in, is she going to leave? Because she's probably not. I don't think I'm going to pay her. Payment is just being in the fish room, and you'll see that in a second. Bring her in, honey. The door's unlocked. It is late at night, and she should be asleep. But she doesn't like to sleep. Hey, 44 Mag Guy, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. The door's open, Joe. Hi, come here. Come sit on my lap.
I like fishies.
I know you like my fishies. Can you wave at the camera? Say hi.
Hi. Oh, you got a new tablet.
This isn't a tablet, baby. This is a laptop. I'm streaming, so we're talking to other people. 44 Mag says hi to you. Candy says hi. Pectec says you're cute. You think you're cute? Yeah?
Yeah.
What's in that tank?
Massive.
No. Ugh. It's because I told her pike cichlids are mean. What's up here? What are these?
These are cichlids.
Yeah. Remember what those are?
Yeah, dreaming fish.
No, angelfish.
Angelfish.
And what's that one?
A shark.
Yeah, it's a shark.
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone thinks you're really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. She's also very full of herself. What's over there?
These are pipe cichlids.
No, those are pike cichlids. Those are the other ones. What are the other ones?
These other ones are green fish.
Jaguar cichlids.
Jaguar cichlids.
Yeah. Everybody thinks you're adorable.
Well, these ones down here.
Do you remember what they are? What are they?
These are piggies.
No, they're guppies.
Guppies. I love guppies. Where's my fish?
Red fishy?
Yeah.
He's over in the corner. You can see him through the tank. Look. Over here. Turn your head. Look. See that other tank back there?
Yeah.
That's where red fishy is. Okay? Because you dumped food in there twice. And it's not good for red fishy.
What fishy?
Yeah, red fishy's over there.
Can I go see him?
Don't you want to be on the stream?
I just want to go see red fishy.
Okay.
And I will come back.
And then you'll come back? Okay. It's okay. I put all the food up on the shelf up there. You guys have kids? You have kids in your fish room? Do your kids try to feed your fish too much?
I see a rainbow.
A rainbow?
Yeah.
Where?
Right here in the fish.
There's no rainbow in there.
You can close to the rainbow.
Are you talking about the Rosaline shark?
Yeah. That works. I like it.
I'm trying to teach her about fish. She really loves them. She loves being in here. Yes, B Pain. Of course, Candy is here. Candy is the queen of the live streams. B Pain, this is my daughter, Joe. Down the wormhole. How's it going? Say hi, Joe.
Hi.
Say thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, she's so cute.
Bye.
No bye. We're going to stream for a little while. Don't stick your tongue out. No, be careful. This is the problem. When I bring her in here, she gets bored with whatever I'm doing and likes to go off and do her own thing. Yeah, they really do peck really fast. She's a smart kid, too. She can already find whatever she wants on the Roku TV. She works a tablet really well and a cell phone. She can open doors, unfortunately. Let her feed the fish. I'll put a set amount in her hand, and I'll pick her up for the higher tank so she can feed them. And that's usually when I'll have her name the fish. I haven't brought her in here in a little while, though, after the beta incident was a couple days ago. But she loves them. When she's big enough, I'll give her her own tank. I need somebody to help me do water changes and scrape tanks. Nothing says free labor like a kid. So I'm actually the oldest of 4 kids. My sister is living in New York with her boyfriend. My next younger brother just got married. And the littlest one lives in our parents' house. Unfortunately, both of my parents have passed, but he's taking care of the house. He's real handy. Jojo, you got to settle down and you have to be careful, okay? Do not jump on that bed. Yeah, I appreciate it, Peck. Thanks for watching. Come here, Joe. Come here. So I have a couple pieces of black gravel on the floor over by that 20-gallon stand, and every time she comes in here, she starts playing with it. She loves rocks, which is great because I can make her hunt for rocks for me when she gets a little bit bigger. She was actually with me when I was doing that. After I got done recording the video, went back through and we were looking for more rocks and driftwood and stuff like that. If you guys haven't seen it, and don't know how to collect your own driftwood, make sure you go check that out. It's the last video I put out. Sorry guys, I'm trying to watch the child at the same time. Joe, can you come here? Why don't you bring a rock over here? There you go. Come here.
No, I can sing Daddy for a little bit.
Show them what you got.
Rocks.
See? Gravel. Gonna clean the floor in here. Just hard with all the tank stands, but I'm gonna start taking stuff down so I'll be able to actually get in here and clean. If you guys have a 220 gallon, what do you have in it? If you don't, what would you put in it? If anybody missed it, I'm gonna do a Central and South American, almost a tiger themed tank.
I gotta find more rocks.
Okay, just don't touch anything else, okay? So I'm just using the webcam on my laptop. Is the video quality okay, or is it bad? Doesn't look too bad. All right, good. Do you guys have any questions? Is there anything in my fish room that you want to talk about? Is there anything that you have that you want to talk about? 220 salt would be a pretty epic tank. No, honey, I have not. I will when we get into the new house because I'm actually going to set up a different tank for him. So I've done saltwater in the past. I had a snowflake eel and some, oh boy, it's been a while. I can't even remember what they're called, but I had some small blue and yellow fish. I'm really, really rusty on my saltwater. It's been years. But maybe one day. My wife wants a saltwater tank, so maybe I'll venture down that path. I would like to do a saltwater tank. There's a lot of really cool saltwater fish. Probably start simple with an eel or something like that. Saltwater stingrays are smaller than freshwater stingrays, so I can more easily keep those in fresh.
For you.
Oh, you got a rubber band too.
And some rocks and some rubber band.
Yeah, some rocks and rubber band. Yeah, an awesome reef tank would definitely look great in a 2-foot deep tank. You get a lot of depth in there.
I got some rocks and some band.
Yep, and a rubber band. Because Daddy makes a mess. And when he gets new fish, he leaves rubber bands all over the floor. Because they pop, and I'm not going to go hunt them down. Okay, we don't put rocks on the laptop. You're very cute, Joe, but if you can't listen, you're going to have to go back out with Mommy. Candy says, nice rocks, Joe. Say thanks.
I need some more rocks.
Boy, I can't wait until she's a little bit older. Keeping her attention is not easy. Do you have more rocks?
I can find some more rocks.
I have an idea. Why don't you just pick up all the rocks? We got to trick her into cleaning the fish room. She's actually pretty good when you want her to clean. All you got to do is kind of direct her attention. How many tanks does everybody have up and running at the moment? Like I said, I think I have 14 set up and running right now.
Click. I
I have 10 or so empty ones, but they're not set up quite yet. I'm going to wait till I get to the new house. $10 with a 125. What do you have in the 125, Candy? So the corrugated plastic lids like the one I have, or the honey, relax, I'm talking. Or the flat plastic lids. So it's actually the same thing. It's all polycarbonate sheeting. The only problem with a completely flat and flush lid is there's no gas exchange. So this 55 right here has very tight fitting lids on it because the cichlids in there are really skittish, so they jump sometimes. Honey, I'm talking, okay? We don't interrupt people when they're talking, right? So there's no gas exchange, and that's kind of a problem. It's almost a coffin for the fish. So the gas will build up at the top, and they won't get the oxygen exchange. Most of my tanks have some form of sponge filter or air stone in them, so they have oxygen in the water constantly regardless. But I like the corrugated. One, it does stop a lot of the evaporation, and I can tell because I have two 20 gallons next to each other at the same level, one that has a lid and one that does not. And I use the corrugated polycarbonate sheeting, and it does not evaporate nearly as fast. Joe, if you're going to be rude, honey, you have to go, okay? Don't do that. Come get your child. But the flat is nice because it's tighter fitting and it's even less evaporation, but there's no gas exchange. Bunch of little fish. A lot of little fish in a big tank does look very nice. I've seen some huge tanks with nothing but tetras in them. And they do look really awesome, especially if they're a nice planted tank. But I am definitely a fan of bigger fish. That said, I have my Celestial Pearl Daniels. Do not do that, okay? Mommy's calling you. Go see what Mommy wants.
No.
Mommy's calling you. Go.
Why?
Because she's calling you. Mommy wants you for something. Maybe she has something for you. Trick them while they're little. You won't be able to do it forever. Do you need help opening the door?
Yeah.
Oh, now you're in a rush. Go ahead. All right, now it's locked. She's adorable, but she's a lot. She should be going to bed now, actually. It's getting late for her. It's almost 11 o'clock. But I think that's going to do it for tonight, guys. I'll do a short stream. I'll stream some more at a better time in the day. We'll see y'all then. Candy, I appreciate you modding for this one. Not that you had to do too much, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Mag, I appreciate you stopping by. Put mine to bed. Yeah, our sleep schedules are jacked up because of being home all the time. I have a real hard time going to sleep early or getting up early. I have been working out, though, so there's that. But I didn't let her nap today because I've been letting her nap in the middle of the day, and she just won't sleep. Yeah, Punchy, I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks, everybody, for getting to know me. I appreciate it. I'll see y'all next time, all right? Peace out. Stay safe. Love your family, all that good stuff.